We will be looking at outpainting, variations, and upscaling. To get started, I've opened the Fooocus web UI. Our prompt will be from our first video, Audi car in sunset. And our car image appears. Next, I'll navigate to the Input Image tab. Select in Paint and Outpaint, and upload my image. As you can see, now in the default in Paint or Outpaint selection mode, where I don't need to add details or modify objects, the default option will suffice. As I explained about in Paint in my last video, the outpainting takes a different approach. Instead of adding elements within the canvas, outpainting allows you to extend the image beyond its original boundaries. For instance, if I select the left side, the image will be expanded in that direction. Let me demonstrate. I'll keep the prompt unchanged and hit Generate. As you can see, the image has been extended to the left. Fooocus achieves this by concentrating on the image section, adjacent to the selected side, and then building upon it. You can probably anticipate what happens next. Selecting the top direction extends the image upward. Moreover, you can choose two directions simultaneously, and as expected, the image expands into both areas. In what scenarios can outpainting be particularly valuable? Consider a situation where you're working with a cropped image. Either one you've cropped yourself or one generated by an AI model. If you want to complete the missing parts of the image, such as the rest of the face, let the model generate the remaining sections. Now, let's explore the possibilities of variations and upscaling. I'll click on the Input Image checkbox and switch to the first tab, which is Upscale or Variation. After loading my image, you'll notice several options available. By default, all of these options are disabled. The Very Subtle option is particularly interesting, as it takes the original image, applies the same prompt, and attempts to introduce minor variations. If I generate an image now, you'll see that I get two images that are similar to the original. The differences between them are extremely subtle, almost imperceptible. However, if I load these two images separately, you'll notice slight variations in the lighting, badges, and wheels. The key point is that these variations are intentionally subtle. If I switch to the Very Strong option, the resulting image is dramatically altered. The perspective, lighting, wheels, and even the car's shape are all distinct from the original. Yet the image still retains the white color of the car, the sunset backdrop, and the texture of the road and surroundings. This effect is even more pronounced when generating human characters, where the strong variation option can produce strikingly different results while still maintaining key elements. Let's create a futuristic woman and observe how well the generation turns out. By dragging and dropping the result and selecting a strong variation. As you can see, the face, hairstyle looks different, however the suit has neon glowing lights, kind of an upgraded version. Also, the background resembles the original image with change in lights. You can also add a prompt to accompany the variation, like wearing sunglasses, which significantly enhances its strength. Now, take a look, we've ended up with a completely different woman, who looks like out of some music video. The way variations work is by dissecting the original image, identifying its key features, and then incorporating the prompt. This means that if the prompt changes, the resulting image will likely exhibit more significant differences. Upscaling operates on a similar principle. You can simply drag the image and choose an upscale option. Essentially, upscaling involves increasing the image's dimensions, but unlike traditional methods that compromise on quality, this process preserves the image's clarity. I have three options for upscale: upscale by 1.5, upscale by 2, or upscale by 2 fast setting. I select the 1.5 option for the generated image. When you upscale an image, each dimension is multiplied by the selected factor. For instance, if you have a 100 by 100 image and choose the 1.5 as an upscale option, it will be transformed into a 150 by 150 resolution image. Similarly, 2x upscale would enlarge it to 200 times 200. As you can see, my original image dimensions have been multiplied by 1.5, resulting in a larger image. That concludes our exploration of upscaling and variations.